Good afternoon, friends. I hope this weekly e-news finds you well on this day. Oh, guess what we must be talking about for worship on Sunday? Faith is the size of a mustard seed. How big is a mustard seed? Well, that is this seed right there. Mustard seed, coriander, that's a cucumber, that's sunflower, and that's bean. That's the size of a mustard seed. In comparison, it's pretty little. And yet it can do a lot, especially when it matures and grows. So the adage of how small something is and how it matures and how it can impact can be related to our faith. That little bit, that itty bitty seed is sometimes all we need in order for us to carry through. And yet, one of the questions and one of the commentaries I was reading this week for this text is, what's God growing in this garden and how can we help? As we continue to tend to our gardens of faith, in what ways do we need to nurture and tend to what is growing in us? Sometimes what we have growing in us may not be the most healthy, so how do we call to question? How do we further understand? And how do we identify our values and our perspectives? When it comes to mustard, it's certainly something that small can mature and grow and grow and grow, and it can be even invasive. Mustard can take over entire fields if it's let to do so. So how then do we keep things in check? How then do we look at the gardens in which God is growing, allowing us to nurture, to weed, to pluck, and then to continue to sow? My friends, this passage, this parable that Jesus speaks about is one that we can lean into, perhaps in metaphor for sure, but also perhaps to help us further discern where we are in our journey of faith, and how sometimes our faith is as small as a mustard seed, realizing then that that's all that is needed to carry us through. I hope that you are doing well on this Wednesday morning. I hope that God's light and love are with you, and I hope that your faith is being nurtured. I'll talk to you soon, my friends.